Up to this point, everything we've talked about has been structural. Where the system came from, why it failed, what never evolved. So now the question changes. Not what do I do next, but what am I actually doing right now? Because here's the truth most landlords never see. Reaction feels like action. It feels responsible. It feels productive. It feels like you're handling things. But reaction is one of the most expensive habits in this business. Every time you react, you pay for it. You pay in time, you pay in stress, you pay in emotional energy, you pay in legal exposure. And the worst part, you keep paying for the same problem over and over and over again. Think about it. Most landlord issues don't start as emergencies. They start as unclear expectations, missed communication, boundaries that were never set. Reactions turn small moments into fires. Leadership prevents them from ever starting. Here's where people get things wrong. They think leadership means being softer, being harsher, being more involved. It doesn't. Leadership means structure before emotion, expectation before conflict, communication before escalation, clarity before consequence. That's leverage. Reaction always puts you behind. Leadership puts you ahead, not because you're working hard, but because the system is doing the work for you. Look at the landlords who always feel overwhelmed. They're not lazy, they're not stupid, they're reactive. They're constantly responding instead of designing. And reaction creates instability, even when nothing looks wrong. Structure works differently. Structure removes guesswork. Structure removes emotion from conflict. Structure removes chaos from communication. When structure is in place, authority doesn't need to raise its voice. This is where the shift actually happens. Not when you buy another property, not when you get a better software, not when you tighten rules, but when you stop reacting and start designing how people interact with your system. This is the difference between managing property and leading housing. One drains you, the other compounds. This episode isn't asking you to change everything today. It's asking you to notice something simple. Every time you react, you're paying interest. Every time you lead, you're building leverage. Once you see that distinction, you can't unsee it. And that's when the real work begins.